Turning to the UK election now, Boris Johnson and the Conservative Party won big yesterday. The Prime Minister touting the victory as a referendum on Brexit.
This election means that getting Brexit done is now the irrefutable, irresistible, unarguable decision of the British people.
President Trump praising Johnson, tweeting this: "Congratulations to Boris Johnson on his great win. Britain and the United States will now be free to strike a massive new trade deal after Brexit. This deal has the potential to be far bigger and more lucrative than any deal that could be made with the EU. Celebrate Boris," writes the president. Reuters is reporting that EU leaders are agreeing today in Brussels to begin trade talks with the United Kingdom, the UK, as soon as there is an agreement on Brexit. Joining us right now is the director of the Heritage Foundation's Margaret Thatcher Centre for Freedom and foreign policy advisor under Margaret Thatcher, Nile Gardiner. Nile, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much for joining us. The impact here, reaction to Boris Johnson and the win.
What a fantastic win, an incredible victory, really. And, you know, the Conservatives received their biggest majority since 1987, when Margaret Thatcher won her third term as Prime Minister. So this is a historic win. The opposition Labour Party had its worst results since the 1930s. So a really stunning victory for the Conservatives. This now means that Britain can move forward with Brexit. On January the 31st, you have a Prime Minister with a huge majority, a very powerful leader in Boris Johnson. And so Britain can now look forward to the Brexit era with tremendous confidence. And I think, you know, last night's results were just absolutely wonderful for Britain, but also for the United States as well, and for the cause of liberty and freedom across the world, because I think Brexit is going to be great, not only for Britain, but also for the US and for the entire free world.
Well, Niall, it's Dagan McDowell. Where the arrogant intelligentsia running the Labour Party learn that they have to govern for the people now. If you look at how the working class vote turned against the Labour Party, I was looking at some of the returns. Bishop Auckland, the town, it's near Durham in northern England. It has been Labour since the 1930s. It is now Conservative.
Hi, Dagan. Yeah, absolutely stunning results. So you had huge Conservative gains in the Labour heartlands in the north of England, in industrial cities with large numbers of pro-Brexit Labour supporters now switching to the Conservatives. And the Conservatives have become now the biggest party, actually, among working-class blue-collar voters in the United Kingdom. And British voters have emphatically rejected socialism. They've rejected the far-left ideology of Jeremy Corbyn. They've also rejected the anti-Semitism of the Labour Party as well. And this was a disastrous campaign run by Labour. Jeremy Corbyn has announced that he will not lead the Labour Party into the next general election. So we'll see a new Labour leader coming in. But the Conservatives really triumphed among working-class voters who had enough of the far-left Labour ideology. And also large numbers of these working-class voters simply want to see Britain moving forward in the Brexit era as a truly free, sovereign nation.
Now, how did the Labour Party think that they could have an anti-Semitic communist as their leader and win?
Yeah, it's absolutely staggering here. And the Labour Party had moved so far to the left, it was unrecognisable, actually, to many Labour voters who had supported the party in earlier decades or generations. And it's a demonstration of the fact that not only in Britain, but across many parts of the world, I mean, voters are rejecting far-left socialist ideology. And also, Jeremy Corbyn had pledged to spend literally trillions of pounds in terms of government spending on public services. That would have bankrupted the economy. And British voters basically, in this election, embraced limited government, free markets, low taxation, and they sent a very clear message that Britain does not want to be a socialist basket case, and they emphatically rejected everything that Jeremy Corbyn stood for.
I'm having some deja vus as I'm sitting here. There's a lot of similar situations going on in the United States as what you're talking about, Niall. Good to see you this morning.
But it was actually the Brexit vote before the Trump election. The Brexit vote, right. To paraphrase Greg Gutfeld, the Brexit vote let us know that Trump would win, and then Trump's victory let us know that ultimately conservatives, the Tories, would win and Labour would be defeated.
This tells me that polling is not working in Britain, because you think about pragmatic politicians would listen to their polls, particularly getting close to the election. This Labour team was looking at something that they believed in with these policies, and it didn't work out.
Yeah. The operative word there was pragmatic. I don't think they were pragmatic.
Most politicians don't want to lose, so I think there's something broken in how polling works.
Yeah, polls in America as well, by the way.
Yeah, it's an issue.
Yeah, I don't know that you can trust them. I mean, they were wrong in 2016, that's for sure.
Well, they were certainly wrong for Labour in England.
Nile Gardiner, thank you, sir. We will see you soon.
Thank you very much.